Yo, Buckshot and the BDI MC in the spot with the teacher, KRS-One. Word up. Culture 6 right here in the mix. Culture 6 holding it down. You heard? Yo, Buckshot and the BDI MC in the spot with the teacher, KRS-One. Word up. Culture 6 right here in the mix. Culture 6 holding it down. You heard?
Are you embracing the whole digital age, all the internet marketing and all that kind of stuff?
Yes, I mean, of course I embrace the digital age. I embrace technology. You got to remember, Boogie Down Productions was the first rap group in history to master their album on a DAT tape. I remember going to Jive Records. We were going to Jive Records in the early 90s. And everybody used to deliver their masters. You know, the record company pay you money, and you got to deliver the master, and all it's all legal like and all that. And cats used to deliver, quarter-inch and half-inch masters, the big reel-to-reels, to the record company. And I remember I put my entire album, By All Means Necessary, was on DAT. It was on digital audio tape. Wow. And I sent that off to Jive, and Jive didn't accept it because they said it was not a master. They said, this is not a master. They didn't have the technology. I said, this is more of a master than the analog that you're actually getting. And it also became an article in one of the magazines that year that we were dealing with this digital technology. I mentioned that at the time just to answer your question quickly and say, yeah, we embrace the digital age. I could go on and on with Sen G from Ultramagnetic being the first one to use sampling, SP12 drum machine, sampling. Criminal Minded was a technological masterpiece. Right. Nobody sounded like us. Run DMC, Def Jam, and Rick Rubin was the #1 hip-hop producers when we came out, and they were using the Linn drum and the Roland 808. We came out in 87 with the SP1200. My man Tricky T, let me take you back to Mantronic with the invention of the 808. The 808 hip-hop is all about technology. Yeah. Grandmaster Flash invented, not discovered, invented the crossfader. On every mixer you see a crossfader. That's Grandmaster Flash. That's our Benjamin Franklin right there.
Y'all are legends in the game. Y'all should say something and the world should listen. But it's like y'all come out, y'all did the Autotune joint, and then next thing you know, Jay-Z does an Autotune joint. But because Jay-Z happens to be the guy at the moment or with the bigger budget, all of a sudden everybody's, praising him. But what happened with y'all record? I mean, y'all are standing up saying this stuff first. KRS did the blueprint.
In Islam, they have a prophet called Prophet Muhammad.
Right.
And his wife was the one responsible for him getting the money to build Mosque Qibla, the first mosque ever built. You think she got the credit for it?
Right. Wow.
See how powerful that statement is, but you know what? Muhammad knew. You know who else knew? The Creator. The people that we really do it for, people like us.
Now, we the poor righteous teachers. You talk about Jay-Z. I find it magnificent today. Hip-hop is finally unified. Finally. That you got Buckshot and KRS supposedly on the underground level, on the MC level, on the cultural hip-hop level. And then you have Jay-Z supposedly on the corporate level, the mainstream level, got the baddest chick in the planet level. He's supposed to be that level. And we both are sharing the same view at the same time.
Wow.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with rap. That shit is hip-hop showing its strength. This is hip-hop. We all, as one community, we all said fuck auto-tunes. All of us.
That's crazy.
As one community. They said it from the top. We said it from the motherfucking bottom. That's it. So here we is. Now here's the role right here. If everybody played a position, oh man, we about to take the fucking world over right now. If everybody played a role, I'm not Jay-Z. Jay-Z ain't KRS-One. Buckshot ain't KRS or Jay-Z. Wu-Tang ain't Buckshot, KRS, Jay-Z, or anybody else. And you can go on and on and on. But if we all play our role, if every man play his lane, and that's what the Robot record was really all about. We said, this ain't a diss to nobody's art, because Africa Bambaataa already gave art. Bam been already using vocoder voice and robot shit since fucking Planet Rock.
Right.
Okay? He got his shit from Kraftwerk.
Right.
Bam is inspired from. And if you go to the West Coast, it's Daz and Roger Troutman and, Zach Gibbs and all that shit. And we brought it back to life. And this is my final point on that, on what you raised, was we are the teachers. We are the teachers. We are the leaders. We are the government, so to speak. We are the culture keepers, the ones who keep the culture together. We are that. So you can't get mad if you say, number one, you put out a record and then Jay-Z puts out one. That's honor. That's respect, because you call yourself the teacher.
Right.
If I put out the first Blueprint and then Jay-Z decides to name his next 3 albums, Blueprint, you can only look at that as respect.
Right.
In hip-hop. Actually signifies the unity of hip-hop altogether. And plus, look at this. Not just, we're making a comparison with Jay-Z because of Robot,
right,
and then his record, The Death of Autotune. I think that's the name of it. In that sense. But you can compare this all the way across the board. You're finally getting to see hip-hop's culture, not rap music industry. Ask yourself this question, too. With all the money that Jay-Z got, why does he still have to rap? Why does he still have to rap? He has to rap because he is hip-hop. Right. He is the culture itself. He has no choice. And he's realizing it even unto himself as he gets older as well and matures himself. He sees that no matter how much money I get, no matter how much pussy I get, no matter how many motherfuckers are doting on me, I love this hip-hop shit that I got from Marcy Projects in Brooklyn. And I'm not letting that shit go. And that's what I think we all are realizing now is our real love for hip hop, our real love for this.
Right, and that's great. That's a brilliant answer. That makes a lot of sense. Have you reached out to Jay and thought about maybe doing something together on that? About that whole thing. I mean, that to me that would be amazing. Having you one of the top 3 legends of all time, and then Jay-Z, who's one of the more popular mainstream of today. Also entrenched in the history. Y'all came together to deliver that same kind of message. That would be powerful.
No, you're absolutely. And maybe the future will hold that. As well, it's obviously in our future to do that. Right. But another level, it may be corny on another level because it may be so expected